Hey guys, Justin here. Congratulations making it through the first week of the online training. Hope you guys are enjoying the course so far. Of course, we've got so much more in store and we're only really just getting started. I'm sorry that I can't be with you guys today on the live session. I'm going to try join, but it's my son's birthday and I promised him to take him away for that. So we are currently in the car driving, but I am still going to try connect. But I just wanted to say well done to all the students who've been able to complete their assignments. So far it's looking really good. And obviously this week we're talking about the high levels, what is aquaponics, getting our head around what a system is, what a system looks like. So I thought it was just a good chance to kind of show you some of the things we're up to here at the farm, and in particularly with vertical farming, which is quite a hot topic at the moment. So what you can see here is a greenhouse where we've got our new verticals all in place, and I'm really happy with how well they're doing. And just to get an idea of the diversity of crops that we can grow, being one of the major advantages in aquaponics is being able to really multi-crop and diversify. We've got kale over here, we've got morojo, pak choi, this is lettuce, we've got our icebergs on the go over there, our spring onions, our baby spinach, and if you have a look at even just how well the strawberry plants are doing up there, it's really good. We've even got cauliflower and broccoli on the go. So if you have a look here, we've got our cauliflowers and broccolis, everything in one system, and that's really the beauty of aquaponics. Now, how's the system running? Well, that's what we're going to be covering over the weeks, how to design and set up your own system. So basically what we've got over here is the fish tank, and in here we've got Mozambique tilapia. This is my water inlet where my water is being returned. So obviously we know in aquaponics my water is recycled. So this is how the flow works. So this is a 2000 liter fish tank. Here's my solid lift outlet. It's coming into here, into my filter. Now this is a new filter that we are working on at the moment, and effectively it's got multiple stages. So if you have a look where my water's coming in over there, that's where my solids are captured and I can drain them out. Now it's so important to remove as much solid waste as possible before going into the plants. Then we go through black Metala sheeting, and what you'll see with this black Metala, its job is to stop the waste from continuing onwards on the onward journey. Now this filtration over here is a lot denser, and if you have a look you'll see it's much denser, and this is actually my biological filter. And these are what we're going to be talking about this week. My outlet over here then goes to my first grow bed. Now, this isn't strictly one of the grow beds we've been teaching, but we've been experimenting with different ways of being able to grow in aquaponics. And I like to call this bed a media flow through. Now, why media flow through? Because it's a bit of a hybrid. Here I've got a 110 ml net pot with gravel in it. This is my tomato plant, and if you have a look, I can actually lift my entire tomato plant out of the system, and you can see those roots sitting in the water. Now those roots are beautifully clean, and the only reason they're so clean is because of the filtration. Again, that filter is so critical, otherwise those roots block up. We even in this media bed have cucumbers, we have zucchinis growing, and if you have a look here, there's the first zucchinis coming through looking really good. Another tomato plant, and my water is then flowing through all of these troughs at the bottom, and the water is getting pumped up to the top, and you can see my water showering down my vertical towers. It runs all the way to the end where I actually have my return water pump, and this is running off only one single water pump over here. So this water pump, which is only 40 watts, is then pumping my water through this heat exchanger. We're in winter now, so I'm trying to maintain my water temperature at about 21 degrees through this heat exchanger to regulate the temperature back into my fish tank. So this water that's coming out here is totally clean. and those nitrates have been stripped out of it, and the process then continues. We do have a fish feeder. We use that fish feeder on the weekends, so that staff don't always have to come in to feed them, but during the week we like to feed those fish ourselves. So this is really just an example of an aquaponics system. This is obviously what I would call high density farming. We've got 1,000 plants in a 6 square meter footprint, so it's a lot of plants in a small space. And this isn't obviously the only way of growing. This is really us doing some experiments on alternative methods. We've even got our cucumbers here growing vertically, our tomato plants over here, and we're really trying to push the limits in terms of alternate grow methods. So this is hopefully just to give you an insight that there's no one way of doing your aquaponics. You can do it multiple ways. And obviously my recommendation through the course is to think about what is it you're wanting to grow, where you're wanting to grow it, and what sort of system is going to be best for you. Bearing in mind that the system that each individual has is often quite different, but the fundamentals of what we're going to teach you about the filtration, grow space and ratios is so important. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy this next week that's coming up, because we start getting into the nitty-gritty of those ratios between fish and plants. But obviously we're still here to answer any questions if you have them, and would obviously love to really help you make the most of the course. So I know that Ayanda is also going to be sharing a lot of her experiences, which is really great, particularly on how she got into aquaponics and some of the learnings that she's had along the journey. But I'm going to definitely see you guys next week, and I really hope that the course is going well. And as always, we're so excited to have you all on this journey with us. Cheers.